Alright, welcome to Alpha Below. This is a mod that popped up on my radar a little while ago, and it looks like something I would really enjoy. It looks interesting, so I thought I would check it out. I know a little bit. I mean, I just know the main premise, basically, of this mod. And I'm sure a lot of you do. The name of the mod kind of gives it away, honestly. I mean, I guess if you don't want to be spoiled, you can skip ahead a minute, but the premise is in Alpha Below that there is an entire world below the bedrock. An entire, just like, old Minecraft Alpha world. But it's kind of this abandoned world, you know? There's nothing there anymore. And that's kind of the whole premise, is like, you know, going to a place that used to be inhabited, but there's just no one there anymore. And that sounds right up my alley. It's, I guess, kind of a horror mod. I don't think it's really advertised as that, though. It's advertised more as just like sort of eerie and like an atmospheric mod. It's not, I think the mod page says it's not like in-your-face horror. So I'm really interested. That sounds like it's right up my alley. And yeah, I wanted to check this out for a while. It sounds pretty cool. So let's go ahead, just get my starting wood. I'm not really going to try to play this normally. I don't think I'm going to like build a base or anything like that. So I'm just going to try to go down and start exploring. So I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm assuming it's not going to take as long as like Wonderland.jar, which is a massive mod, you know. We might explore a little bit in the overworld just to see if there's anything new. I think I did see there might be some new structures. But yeah, basically, I'm just going to do what I love doing. I'm going to explore and we'll see what we find, and hopefully it'll be fun. I kind of got this confused with, there's another new like spooky mod called From Below Land. And obviously both these mods have below in the title. So it kind of confused me for a second. And by the way, I know a lot of people have been telling me to play From Below Land. We are probably going to play it, okay? So don't worry, don't stress. I am most likely going to play it probably in October, because I'm saving some spooky video ideas for that. So yeah, don't worry. I know about that mod exists, and it probably will be played. You do not have to ask me in the comment sections here. All right, like I said, I do want to try to just walk around for a second here in the overworld, just explore a little bit and see if we see anything weird. All right. I traveled back to spawn here. I did walk around for a little bit, didn't see much except for some ruined portals. If there is a special structure that spawns here, it's probably pretty rare, I'm guessing. But that means, yeah, the only thing left to do is to go below. We must go down into the earth, so I'm gonna try to see if I can find some deep caves. Well, this one looks promising already. Oh, that goes down more. I'm gonna jump. Damn you. Ooh. Oh, this one goes pretty far down. Oh, I wish I had a bucket. If we see some iron, we should definitely get it, because that'll be helpful. That is good. Buckets are so insanely useful. Always gotta have one. Alright. Into the deep slate. We gotta go, like, down to negative 64, I think. Hopefully this won't take too long. Oh, we're at bedrock. Whoa! Look at that. Oh, that might be what we're looking for. Look, it's the old cobblestone texture. The one that they had in Alpha. I wonder if there's any Alpha below. Ooh. Alright. We're bypassing the bedrock, and... oh, shit. All right, let's do this. Oh, 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 it's like that. Oh, shit. I didn't know it was going to be like that. Whoa. Oh, he gave me Featherfall. That's nice. Okay. Wow, so we're in a snowy world, I guess. That's so crazy, and you can see the bedrock ceiling up there. And of course, it's completely dark, right? Because it is underground. So, what an interesting... I wonder how the guy came up with this, with the idea for this. Oh, so we do have the old lighting here. Oh, our hunger bar's gone. Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. So yeah, we are really back in alpha now. Can we sprint? Nope, can't sprint. Okay, makes sense. It reminds me a little bit of in my first creepy and weird stuff video, I talked about how old versions feel kind of abandoned or left behind was the word I think I used, because not that many people play them anymore. Oh, well, look at this. The golden apple texture reverted. Did the gold ingot? I think the gold ingot texture... Oh, the gold armor definitely reverted. Yeah, some of these textures reverted. Some of them didn't, because I mean Deep Slate that wasn't in alpha, so you can't really do anything there. Very cool. Alright guys, let's play Minecraft. Let's play alpha Minecraft. Wow. The one thing I want to look at... Why are there dead bushes here? I don't think that happened in alpha. But speaking of that, exactly what I was going to say is one thing I want to look at is the accuracy here. So I have seen people talk about how like it's not fully accurate to alpha, you know. It's got some idiosyncrasies, which happens a lot with these sort of things. They try to recreate an old version, but it's kind of inevitable unless you're like super knowledgeable and super careful. It's kind of inevitable that there's going to be some mistakes. And I don't really care. It's not, the point of this mod is not to be a one-to-one recreation of alpha. It's to be kind of just like a weird, eerie thing to explore. Yeah, wow. It's definitely a vibe walking around here. The mod page said there's no jump scares, so I'm going to trust in that. But yeah, let's just walk around. See what we find. Oh, we're out of the snow now. Okay, interesting. So they made it have like biomes, which, you know, alpha at this point didn't have biomes. Actually, I'm curious, is this V1.0.3? Is this an actual alpha version? Hold on. I don't see any mobs, so I feel safe enough to go check on my phone. Look this up on my phone. Huh, they changed the menu sounds. Were they like that in alpha? I don't remember ever hearing them like this. But anyways, yeah, 1.0.3 is a real alpha version. Not really anything notable about it that I can tell, but it was before, you know, the new biome system. So the grass was still this neon green color, so that is accurate, but it's definitely before biomes were added. Oh, it's still dropping the iron in the chunks. That's not accurate. Alpha wouldn't do that. There must be something around here. I know that there are things to find. I just don't quite know what exactly they're going to look like, so I'm excited to see what's in this mod. Let's just walk around this hill here. I hope this isn't too difficult for you guys to see. I like it dim, though. It's so nice when it's dim. We're back to a snowy area. Oh. Look at that. That's somewhat ominous. Oh. House on the ice. That's really cool. Okay, let's see what this is. Just someone's little survival house? What is that? What the hell? Squid? What the hell is that? I'm kind of scared. It's like a pile of dirt. What the hell? I am so on edge right now. I really, I am. I know that nothing's going to jump out at me. I mean, I hope. But I'm still so on edge. What? Pickaxes and some coal? Okay. That's weird. Why was there like a little mound of dirt on the floor with some stuff in it? That's odd. All right, let's look inside this house though. Okay. Basic little survival hut. No door. It's kind of a noob move. All right, got some coal, got some pork chops, string. String isn't stacked. I'm pretty sure it did stack in this version, but I don't know. Feels more like dungeon loot than a person's house. Am I nitpicking? Maybe. That's really cool though. Maybe we should make a little pit stop here. Can I make... Oh, it actually makes a spruce door. It's funny. I guess you can't change everything back to alpha. Such a cool atmosphere. Like an alpha style world. But it's completely underground. So it's just all dark down here. Reminds me of like, isn't there a story about like people, they go underground and it's like a prehistoric world or something? That might be like a Jules Verne thing. But it's like what this is, right? Because alpha is basically, that's like ancient, you know, in the Minecraft world. Also, I think I mentioned this, but we do not have a health bar right now. Or sorry, we don't have a hunger bar right now. We just have the health bar, which of course that's how it was in alpha. But I'm wondering if it's just hidden or you're actually just back to the old healing system. Because that's really cool if it actually changed the health system back to the old one. I'm a little bit braver now. I'm ready to explore some more. Is that terrain generation or is that a structure? It's like a big flat cube with a cave in it. I might want to check that out. We could literally, like at any time, just pillar up and I guess go back up through the bedrock. I don't really have any desire to do that. But yeah, we could do that. Oh yeah. Oh. Spooky. Cave noises. The ever spooky cave noises. You never quite get fully used to them, even after years of playing this game. Yeah, I guess that was just a cave. Oddly blocky, flat shaped outcropping on this mountain here, but yeah, that could just be natural. Let's keep going here. Oh, something down there. Lava or something else? Oh. Like, camp? Yeah. Crafting table, a furnace. Fire is somehow not burning the leaves. Also, gonna have to put on my nerd glasses for a second. Actually, netherrack wasn't in this version because the nether hadn't been added at this point. But you could actually, what they could have done is have a log burning. There was actually a way in these old alpha versions to get logs to burn infinitely. So that could have been something they could have done for extra accuracy points. But, oh. Desert, okay. Yeah, so we do just straight up have some biomes here. Like a desert with no cactus. Just the dead bushes. It's rather, what's the word? It's rather just grim. A dark desert with nothing but dead bushes. Somewhat bleak. That's the word I was looking for. Is this one of the old trees? No, maybe? It almost looks like one of the old designs for the tree, but it's kind of, it's not quite there. That may be an intentional thing. I don't know. It doesn't look like a normal oak tree. It's also floating, which, like, that can just happen sometimes, but I'm wondering if it's supposed to do that. Oh. Huh. Like a perfect entrance into the cave here. I thought maybe for a second that was going to be a thingy. Hello. I know that those can just happen, but it freaks me out because in Wonderland, when you hear a cave noise, it often means that there's a monster spawning nearby. So it puts me on edge a little. There's another dirt pile here. Let's see what this one has. Okay, torches, coal, pickaxe. I mean, my only thought is this is supposed to be like a place where a player died, but it's like so long ago that it's just turned to a little pile of black ash. I don't know, something like that. Another one. Another one of these weird trees, and it's floating again. I don't know what the significance of that is. Hey, look, there's one here. And there's another one. I just saw it. Where is it? Right there. They're both floating. They're always floating. That's definitely intentional, but what does it mean? I don't know. Damn it. Why is it getting me every time? It actually gave me chills. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby. I get scared by Minecraft when it's spooky. Oh, another little campsite. Nothing in the furnace. I wonder if anything would happen if I put out the fire. No. If I light it again, like a Herobrine shrine. No, probably nothing. This is very, very cool. Just being in the desert, especially because it's so flat, and just seeing the edge of the fog and nothing. Visually, this is very well done. Atmospherically and visually, it's really cool. I just kind of like walking around this. Oh. Tree pumpkins. Why are they in the trees like that? Weird. They're all in the trees. They're also faceless, which I know is a thing in modern, but they should have faces. It's kind of weird. It's weird seeing, I mean, I know it's weird seeing a pumpkin in the wild with a face on it. But it's also weird when I'm expecting to see a face to see something that has no face on it. It's a bit ominous. Also, these trees, I know it's a minor thing, but these trees are so... I want to know what's up with these trees. They're all floating. Is there something like... Is it supposed to be like, oh, these are trees that a player tried to cut down in the past, you know? Because, you know, people do that sometimes. They leave a tree floating. They just cut down a few logs. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I'm going to try digging real quick. I just want to dig down. Just to see what's down at bedrock and also see if there's anything specific about these trees. Maybe it's telling me to try digging here. I don't know. Rubies? Oh, that's a special sound. Woobies. This is ruby dung now, guys. Huh. It's yellow. It's also a really big sprite. Okay. Huh. Hey, more. Okay, well, they seem to be pretty abundant. Interesting. Are there tools? Oh, ruby pickaxe. Wait a minute. Yeah, it seems like it's maybe a little better. It's like between iron and diamonds. That's... Okay, I was expecting it to just be like a weird, like sort of surreal, atmospheric exploration thing. But I was not expecting a new, like, tool tier. I wonder why they did that. I guess, like, rubies were like an old planned thing. So it's like, oh, it feels old, you know? Gotta have rubies. Okay, I'm gonna continue digging down. Oh. Okay, there's a lava pool. Can I do this? There we go. Oh. The obsidian looks weird. Maybe we should try going to the nether in here. I wonder if that'll have any changes. Of course, one thing about this is there is no day-night cycle, which makes it even more bizarre, you know, because we're so used to having the day-night cycle in there. It's been a long, long time. You have to go back very, very far to find a Minecraft version without the day-night cycle. I think it might be early versions of InDev, maybe, or like survival test when it was added. I'm not sure. But yeah, that definitely makes it kind of surreal walking through here. There's no day, there's no night. It's just kind of endless gloom. Is that a blue flower? Is that the cyan flower from Pocket Edition? Okay. We got the cyan flower. Blue orchid? Oh, okay. I haven't seen that before. It must be pretty rare. Oh. Another little miner's house. I want to see if the chest is any different in this one. It is different. Got an apple. Okay. Cool. Yummy. Oh, it didn't do anything. That's weird. Is that a fake apple? It's kind of bizarre. Nothing in the furnace. Okay. Whoa. Huh. I don't know if that just happened, but look at this. There's like a perfect little hopscotch of blocks across the water here. That's kind of funny. And there's a cross right there. That's pretty cool. Oh, another one. I just realized you can look at targeted block, and I was right. Look at that. Alpha below player remains pile. There's another one over there too. So, oh, empty map. Wait a minute. Okay, the map is completely gray. Probably because, yeah, it's just looking at the bedrock up there. That is actually completely pointless. All right. Yet another campfire here. So far, that is the only two structures. Is the campfire and the little house. I'm sure there's more, but they must be more rare because I've been walking around for a long time. Haven't seen anything else. This is a very... I mean, it makes sense. It's a very empty world. Again, with the pumpkins in the trees. That must be deliberate. Because they're only in the trees here. That's so weird. Another blue flower over here. Okay. Go ahead and grab that. Nice. Oh. That's not natural generation. It sounds so dorky, but that actually just gave me chills seeing this. Obsidian pillar. What the hell? I'm a little scared. What is this? I don't know what that means. But it's spooking me. Okay. We're getting further and further from spawn, and I'm wondering if the further you get from spawn, the more weird stuff you're gonna see. I don't know, but I mean, I keep finding the blue flowers now, whereas before I was not finding them. Goodbye. I'm quite excited now to see what we find next. It's kind of funny, like, how much a single block wide pillar can excite you. But when you're playing this mod, because for you guys it's going to be cut down, the footage of this mod, but I've been wandering around for quite a while actually, and the structures are not that frequent. For you they're going to seem more frequent, but I mean, I've been walking around for well over an hour now. Got some more pumpkins in the trees. But yeah, seeing that pillar actually was kind of cool. More remains. Wooden stuff. This must have been a noob. He made 3 wooden axes. Come on. Oh, the boats are not crappy. That's not accurate. The boats used to suck in this version. Oh! But hey, they got that right. The boat didn't drop itself. It dropped planks and sticks. That is actually accurate. Wow, I'm surprised they had that detail in there. Okay, real quick. I just went into the config for this mod and I enabled two things that are like optional systems or optional add-ons for this mod. I figure they're probably intended to be activated for this mod. I'm not sure, but they're off by default, so I guess maybe not. But I mean, we have experienced, I have experienced over an hour of this mod so far, and they sound pretty interesting, so I'm not going to say what they are. I don't fully know. I have an idea, but I don't fully know everything that's in them. But I just went ahead and enabled that because I thought it sounded really interesting, so hopefully we get to see some of that. Oh, yep, I see it already. Hello. Wow. Okay, that was fast. That was really fast. Spawned pretty close. Thought it was going to be more distant. Oh. Is that another obsidian pillar? What is that? No, it's cobblestone and smooth stone. Wow. It looks like it doesn't quite go up to the ceiling. Okay. I do love the blocky lighting. The non-smooth lighting. The campfires are very common, like by far the most common structure here. What did I just pick up? I have no idea. Oh. That's not natural. Wooden... like upside down L. I'm gonna try for myself. I always have the music off, but I'm gonna try turning the music on because there may be something different there. So I'm just gonna walk around with that and see. Oh. Anomaly. Anomaly sighted. It's a wall. Obsidian? Wall? I would say this is a reference to like the obsidian walls from InfDev, but those were only like 2 or 3 high, I think. And this is like 6 high. Also, why does the obsidian have this texture with the border around it? Is that an old texture that I'm not aware of? I thought the obsidian texture didn't, you know, and kind of just looked normal back then, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. That's interesting. Want to find more anomalies. I must find more creepy and weird stuff in Minecraft. Also, look at the little island. That's very picturesque. Just a little island with a single rose. Wow. That should be the thumbnail. Ooh. We got a house over here, but look at this. Sand pyramid. Or I guess sandstone pyramid. Spooky. Herobrine. That is an original Herobrine thing. I'm sure many of you are aware. He leaves sand pyramids in your world. Oh! Is that what I've been picking up? I've been picking up items randomly. That actually... that actually startled me. The game's giving me bread? What? Or is someone else giving me bread? Maybe that figure we saw. Giving me bread. Maybe he's nice. That actually startled me, though. The bread jump scare. It's hilarious. Okay, cool. Also, I just realized I haven't heard any music yet. It's been a while. Maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes. I guess that's not that long, but... Whoa! I just saw him. He was up on the hill. Spooky. There's another obsidian pillar? Looks like it might be. Yeah. Okay. Hey. You want to be friends? If this was Wonderland.jar, I would not be approaching. I would not be approaching the entities after what I learned there. But I'm assuming, you know, based on what I learned from this mod, that they're not going to jump scare me and attack me and be scary. So it's not... I'm not scared, really. I am a little on edge, though, at times. So I guess that's not entirely true, but it's not like... It's not a scary mod. And I guess it's not really supposed to be. Ooh, another obsidian wall. I feel like I am seeing more stuff and more varied stuff as I get further from spawn. So we're at just over negative 10,000 X. So negative 10,000 blocks from the origin. I'm just kind of trying to go as far as I can, see if the things keep getting stranger. Hello. Are you my buddy? I think he's just my buddy. Interesting, he's like the last person here, though. I mean, besides me, who just got here. Wonder if there's any sort of lore. Is he the only person left in this world? Maybe this was like a multiplayer server. And, the last person still playing, or he's like the ghost of one of the players who couldn't let go of this world. I don't know, something like that. He's the last alpha player. Oh my god. Another stone pillar? Looks like. Yeah. Okay. Oh. There's a torch on the top. I don't know if the other one did. I don't remember seeing the other one having that. Hey. You kind of startled me that time. Can I catch you? Can I touch you? Oh, you're not despawning? Oh, there he goes. Oh, that was fast. I assume it despawns when you get too close, but I do want to see if I can touch it at some point. You're following me at this point. Okay, it's got to just like be set so once you get within a few blocks it despawns. Also, again, it's been a long time. Zero music. There has been no music at all on my end. Obviously, you will be hearing music because I'll be probably putting it in the background, but yeah, for me, it's just been complete silence, which I'm guessing is intentional to make it more eerie. Oh. This one looks like it goes all the way up to the ceiling there. Huh. Oh. Is that new? That's something I haven't seen before. What is it? It's like a cobblestone box? Yeah. There's light. How is there light coming out of this? That's so strange. Weird. Huh. Well, okay. Saw something new. Oh. Another wooden T. Perhaps a headless cross. Huh. Oh. He appeared right as I left. That was pretty good timing. Oh. Oh. Wait, that was a new guy. That was not the Voyager, was it? It was like a different skin. That was not that guy. It was like a different skin. And it like flickered for a second, it looked like. That was weird. Oh. Whoa. Okay, this is new. Brick pyramid, no way. First off, okay, it's floating, so it's not going into the ground here. Oh, and it is hollow on the inside. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen something new in quite a while, so that's nice. That'll keep me going for a little bit now. We are very close to 40,000 blocks, which is insane. That I've walked a total of 40,000 blocks in the alpha world, and I mean that's without sprinting. That's without anything. I'm kind of proud of myself. But yeah, I've been playing this for hours, and I'm not gonna lie, we're not really seeing much anymore. I mean, the brick pyramids were really the last like new structure that we saw, and that was quite a while ago. In my time, for you, it'll seem much shorter. But yeah, I've tried a few different strategies here. It's kind of unfortunate because I know for a fact that there are things that I haven't seen because like I've read about them on the mod page, but like if I can't control what the mod's going to give me. I mean, if I've been walking around, if I've been, you know, I've been walking for a while, I tried staying still. I tried staying in one spot for a while. Nothing happened. You know, I can't control what the mod's going to give me. If I've been walking 40,000 blocks and I haven't seen some of the things, like that's, well, that just is the way it is. I can't really control that. Okay, that's 40,000. And yeah, here we are, 40,000 blocks out. All right, like I said, I'm going to try one last thing. And I was saying before that I do suspect that I am starting to see more new things the further out I go. What I'm going to do is get up here, like 71. That seems like a good height. And I'm going to teleport again. So this time we're just going to, let's just try teleporting like 10,000. Sorry, not 10,000, 100,000 blocks out. And see what it looks like. Whoa. Okay. Thought that might happen. Definitely a risk. Okay. Saw some rain for a second there. I think we weren't supposed to see that, but that's okay. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to walk around for a second here. If I don't see anything within like a little while, I think we may wrap up this video and give our thoughts on the mod. Oh, okay. That actually, wow. That actually kind of scared me. It startled me. It startled me, I should say. Whoa. Okay, that's got to be it. The further out you go, the more crazy stuff you start seeing. That's got to be it. The freaking Minecraft sign from the tutorial world. Are you kidding me? Whoa. Will it have anything inside, or is it hollow? It has another portal. Oh, it doesn't look right. Should I even do this? What's this gonna look like? Oh. It's a normal. Looks like a normal nether to me. Normal, I mean modern vanilla nether. Okay. Not what I want. In all these horror mods, the nether's always just the same. Oh. Oh, I'm back on the surface now. That's not what I wanted. We are getting music all of a sudden. Haven't heard... Yeah, the music's been on this whole time, again, and haven't heard a speck of music when I'm in the alpha world. Alpha, okay. I was getting music for a second there in creative mode. Now it's went away again. Okay. Oh, okay. We're next to the sign again. That is so crazy. That was the last thing I was expecting to see. The Minecraft sign. I kind of love it though. It was very startling when I first saw that. Okay. Well, maybe there is quite a bit more to see. I'm going to walk around and then we're going to teleport to maybe 200,000. See if it gets any crazier. My God, it startled me again. Okay. Let me try. Oh, okay. We're at 200,000 now. Things better start getting crazy at this point. Okay, nothing around me so far. No giant Minecraft signs. No new structures. Let's keep going for a little while longer. Okay. Well, Haven't seen much at 200,000. That's a shame. One last... That was a campfire over there. One last thing we're going to do. I've had this idea. So, on the F3 menu, you can see down there it says Alpha Chunk Generator, Beta 173 Terrain, Farlands at 12,550,821. And one of the things on the mod page mentioned something about the Farlands. I'm kind of curious. I want to see if there's anything out there. So, okay, that was close. All right, didn't quite water bucket clutch that. All right, so we just need to go this way. We can see the Farlands and see if there's anything special there. Usually, if this was actually an old version, the game would get kind of like weird and glitchy this far out from spawn. I guess because it's actually modern Minecraft, it's not doing that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Very strange, iconic part of old Minecraft versions. And they look pretty much normal. Guess, can we walk around in them? I'm not sure if you actually can. Yeah, I think you can. This is very weird. I've never walked in the Farlands before. Okay, well, not really seeing anything going on here. We got our buddy in here, but he's been following us the whole time, so it's not too special. Well, to be quite honest, that may conclude our journey in Alpha Below. This is quite a solid spooky mod. You know, it's not too big, it's not too crazy, and it doesn't really promise to be anything really crazy or even scary. But it's an alpha world below the bedrock. It's a really interesting idea. I think it's a really fascinating, cool idea. And it's a simple idea, but it's well executed. Really, I would say the main draw of this is just the atmosphere. It was very cool walking around this because I was I was walking a lot. Make no mistake. But it was very atmospheric. It was very interesting. At times, it put me on edge. It was eerie, ominous. Other times, it was just sort of peaceful. Especially towards the end, once I realized that kind of, you know, there's no jump scares. Nothing's going to attack me. There's no hostile mobs. This world, shrouded in fog, becomes weirdly serene in a very unique way. And it has just that sort of, that weird comfort that old Minecraft versions and the blocky lighting can give you, you know. That being said, there were some, you know, pretty interesting parts. There were some things that definitely startled me or kind of fascinated me. But yeah, simple mod, but pretty good execution. I would say this is a solid, you know, creepy, ominous, atmospheric mod. Few things I would say, I guess my main criticisms. The first one, I guess it's not that big of a deal, especially depending on how, you know, they want this mod to be. If they do want it to be super, super slow burn and super, you know, kind of like drawn out, it makes sense. But I will just say, I think it would have benefited from a wider variety of structures and things to find as you're wandering around this world. It's not that I think I was seeing, I wasn't seeing structures enough. It's that I kept seeing the same structures over and over, you know? Like, I guarantee you there's stuff I haven't seen in this mod. I pretty much know that for sure. That there's stuff I haven't seen in this mod. Which, again, it's like I've been playing for hours. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm done walking around, frankly. But on the other hand, you know, there's things I haven't seen. But there's a bunch of structures that I saw a bunch of times. Like the campfires. I have seen these... It's got to be at least 20 times. The miner's hut, you know, I kept seeing that maybe 10 times. The obsidian and stone pillars, I did see quite a few times. And it's just kind of a shame because I wish maybe it was a little more varied, because I wish I had seen maybe some of the structures that I haven't seen, assuming that they're out there. But you know, that's kind of a minor thing. It's still a solid little experience. The other thing I have to say, where is he? Where is he? He's always here. There he is. Here's the thing. He's always here. The Lost Voyager, that guy. And this is a minor criticism because, to be fair, the mod does start with that guy off by default. I had to manually turn it on. It's an optional part of the mod. But just for that part of the mod specifically, my criticism is that he appears way too frequently. And it's kind of, he's usually just too close to you. So it just... the first thing, it happens too frequently. Like anything, whether you want it to be scary or interesting or ominous or whatever you want this guy to be, having it happen every minute, and it does happen like every minute. Like, look at this. I haven't stopped talking. He's just here. It makes it lose its impact very, very quickly. It has to happen way less for sure. The other thing that I think would be really cool, I think it would be cool if he was further away from you. You know, if he was like spawned like deep into the fog over there. Because once in a while that did happen where he was pretty far from me and I just saw his silhouette, right? I couldn't even make out really the texture on his skin. And that looked way cooler, and it was more kind of ominous and sometimes sort of creepy when I saw it. So I think that would be cooler if it spawned further from you. It seems to spawn really close to you, and when that happens... as you've probably seen in the video, that also makes it lose its impact really quickly. Because like you see this guy, right, and you can just walk up to him and he doesn't do anything, he's just standing there. It's the same effect as like if you walked into a dark room and you saw a figure, right, and it startled you, and then you realized, oh, it's just a statue, right, and then it loses its kind of creep factor right away because you realize, oh, it's just a statue. That's what's happening here. Because I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, oh, he's just a statue. He doesn't do anything. He's just standing. He's right there. He's like 3 feet away from me, and he's always here. Anyways, that's my little mini rant about the Lost Voyager. I think that could be definitely improved and be a lot more effective. And you may be thinking like, well, if he's super far away from you, you're not going to see him all the time. But like I said, he shouldn't be spawning as much as he is anyways. If the player doesn't see him sometimes, that's fine, because it makes the times that they do see him, you know, in the fog on the edge of their view distance, it's going to make it that much more impactful. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on Alpha Below. If I missed something, I mean, let me know. It could be possible that I did something very wrong. But I think this is pretty much it. It's just a really cool atmospheric world. I love how it's shrouded in fog. I love how it's dark, you know, obviously, because it's underground. It is just really cool looking mod. But hey, if you liked this video and you like my videos and you want to help the channel, please feel free to check out my Patreon. That really does help the channel. And you get some pretty cool stuff. You get to see sneak peeks of my videos before they're out on YouTube. You get access to my podcast that I do once in a while, and also access to my Minecraft beta server, so you can play on there with all the other guild members. Special welcome to Bread Harlow, Soul of Manus, Cyber Darling, Avery, Harry, Cone, Sir Barg, Mamasaurus, Cash, Poo Poo Girl, 143, and Berea. Welcome to the guild. This video is dedicated to you. Alright, that's Alpha Below. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you around.